Abu Trica extradition case, state's attempt to discontinue charges against two co-accused hits roadblock. The extradition proceedings involving Frederick Cumi, popularly known on social media as Abu Trica, experienced a significant procedural twist at the GB's District Court in Accra this week after the state filed a motion to discontinue charges against the second and third accused persons. State files motion to drop charges. On January 13, 2026, prosecutors representing the Attorney General's Department informed the court that, following further review of the ongoing investigations, they were seeking to withdraw the charges against Lord Eshin and Bernard Adu, designated in the charge sheet as the second and third accused. According to the prosecution, the Republic had concluded its investigations and no longer had sufficient grounds to pursue the allegations against these two individuals. The charges stem from a case in which Abu Trica and his alleged accomplices were arraigned on provisional extradition charges related to an $8 million romance scam purportedly targeting victims in the United States. The offenses included conspiracy to defraud and conspiracy to commit money laundering. Judge refuses to discharge co-accused. Despite the state's motion to drop the charges, presiding Judge Justice Bernice Akin declined to formally discharge the two co-accused. The court decided it needed more clarity and time before making a ruling, effectively leaving their legal status unresolved. As a result, the charges remain alive for the time being. The judge also expressed that the prosecution's motion placed the court in a difficult position, with some observers describing the stance as a judicial attempt to maintain impartial oversight rather than actively endorsing the state's legal strategy. Reactions from defense counsel. Reacting to the court's stance, defense lawyer Robert Ishmael Agri-Amissa described the situation in dramatic terms, likening the court's refusal to a biblical encounter with Pontius Pilate, implying that the judge appeared unwilling to assume responsibility for the decision. He argued that the state's own admission of insufficient evidence undermined the basis for continuing proceedings against Eshin and Adu. The defense further contends that with the withdrawal of charges against the alleged co-conspirators, the charge against Abu Trica himself should also collapse, since conspiracy charges are traditionally anchored on the involvement of more than one person. They have also filed applications at the High Court in an effort to secure bail for all three accused and to challenge the legality of parts of the extradition process. Adjournment and next steps. The court has adjourned proceedings to February 7, 2026, to decide on the outstanding matters, including the prosecution's and defense's competing arguments regarding the continuation of extradition committal proceedings. Meanwhile, Abu Trica's case against extradition remains active, and the judge has indicated that additional legal submissions and clarifications will be necessary before a final decision is reached. Implications for the case. This development adds complexity to an already closely watched case involving allegations of international fraud and the application of Ghana's Extradition Act 1960, Act 22. The defense's argument that extradition proceedings cannot proceed without valid underlying charges could become a crucial legal point, especially if upheld in future hearings. As of now, all three accused remain in custody, and the next major court date is set for early February, when the judge will consider the various motions and possibly clarify the legal framework governing the continuation of the trial and the extradition process.